Hello, Cal. Good afternoon po.
Echo.
Ay, wala si Raiden, Cal.
Hello po.
Ah, wala. Pero kanina, di ba, nandito siya?
Yes po.
Ano kaya si Raiden? I already waited for him 5 minutes para sabay sana mag-start. Pero yun, hopefully, he'll join. Pero yun, I'll record the session for Raiden and Nathan today. So yan. So magre-review lang naman muna tayo for Earth's internal structure. Tapos later on, I will be sending a link for you to answer questions related to this topic. So this is what we discussed no last Monday or last meeting. We talked about yan. So you also used your boiled
Egg.
eggs, yes. So, yung gumamit tayo ng boiled egg na kinumpare natin sa mga layers ng Earth, 'di ba? So, ang galing kasi each layer of our egg is just like parang yung mga layers ng ating planet Earth. Yan. So, we started with the very first layer or the outermost, yung nasa labas, kung saan po tayo nakatira, kung saan tayo nakikita, and the top part of the planet Earth is called crust. No? So sa pizza din, merong crust, no?
Yeah.
Yung pinakadulo. Yan. So usually, yung crust din sa pizza, yun yung matigas. So pwede natin i-associate, ma-remember natin si crust na it is made of hard rocks and minerals. Pero sa egg natin, yes, nung Monday,
So,
para siyang eggshell. Di ba? Because of the different plates. Ayan, yung mga different plates na nag-break or naghihiwa-hiwalay pag binabalatan natin yung eggs. There. So, what is under the crust? So, under the crust, may makapal na mantle. Ayan. So, the line between the crust and the mantle has a special name, si Mohorovičić discontinuity or for short, si MOHO. So yun yung thin line between the crust and our very thick na mantle. So if you look at the egg that you did, no, meron din siyang parang thin na covering doon sa egg white na nakadikit din doon sa eggshell. Yan. Nakita mo ba yun, Cal, from last time?
yeah.
Okay, no. So may mga magagaling na magbalat ng itlog, no, na nape-preserve nila yung part ng egg na yun or yung parang skin, no. Hindi nila minsan kasi masyado siyang nakadikit doon sa mismong eggshell. Yan. So, now yung crust natin, just like the eggshell, sabi natin naka-break siya or it is broken into big pieces called tectonic plates. So tectonic plates are like big puzzle pieces that cover the earth. So we also have here itong mga tectonic plates natin. Yan. So makita mo na pag kinonect-connect natin yung mga plates na yan, it will create the Pangea, no, yung supercontinent before. Pero
Yeah.
ngayon, nag-ano na sila, 'di ba? Kasi sabi nga natin,
Pressure.
yes, nagse-separate kasi yung tectonic plates, nagmo-move siya dahan-dahan every single day. Yan.
Yeah.
So, there po. So, meron tayong two types of crust, no? Pag underwater, ang tawag natin diyan ay sea.
Ocean.
Yes, oceanic crust. So sa oceanic crust, madalas po ito yung mga crust na present sa sea floor. Ganyan. And usually po, ito yung mga bagong crust at mga maninipis po na crust compared kay continental crust. So si continental crust po, siya po ay kung saan tayo nakatira or saan tayo nakakapaglakad. Ayan, kasi may power ka na kung nakakapaglakad ka sa water, di ba? So, syempre sa land lang tayo. So, we have several features including mountain belts and cratons for this. Ayan. So, ang Earth's crust ay composed of many types of elements. Pero sabi nga natin, merong mga elements na abundant or marami. So just like si oxygen, silicon, aluminum, and iron. Yun po yung most abundant sa crust ng Earth. Pero meron din tayong mga little amount of element, lalo na yung pinaka-konti ay si hydrogen at 0.14. Yan, discuss din natin yan last time. So, meron din pong theory si Baker and Sofonio na sabi nila yung formation daw ng crust started long time ago and it started when the materials in the air came down to the Earth's surface. So, dati, yung Earth covered siya ng very hot and steamy atmosphere, very thick and hot clouds. Tapos eventually po, yung mga materials na yun ay bumaba sa Earth's surface. Ayan. So nag-clump sila together. They formed clusters. There. So after the crust, pumunta tayo sa egg white or sa white part po ng ating egg. Sobrang kapal niya, di ba? So parang si mantle, 84%. Yan, 84% of the Earth's volume po ay si mantle. Kahit dito sa picture natin, no? Very thick yung mantle. Yan. So si mantle, makikita siya in between kay crust at kay core. So it is located between the crust and the core, which extends to the depths of 2,900 kilometers. Ganun po siya kapal. So parang yung egg white sa sample natin nung Monday, no? Yeah, pinaka-thick part siya. So we also have the upper mantle. So for the upper mantle, it is made mostly of a rock called peridotite. So a kind of igneous rock. So si upper mantle, present po yung magnesium oxide. Kaya very different siya from the crust. Maraming magnesium oxide. Then, yung lower mantle naman, very deep and very hot part siya ng mantle. At meron naman siyang bridgemanite. Yun naman yung kanyang type of mineral. So kay upper, peridotite. Kay lower, bridgemanite. So we have next. So si mantle, kasama din siya sa tinatawag nating lithosphere. So si upper mantle and crust, pag pinagsama mo po, yun po yung part ng lithosphere. So si asthenosphere lies between lies below the lithosphere po. So there are rocks na meron pong plasticity and have the ability to float. Yan. Ayan, sorry. So there. So makikita natin sa asthenosphere, yan, below the lithosphere. Ito po. Yan siyang part. Ayan. May mga rocks na melted. Yan. There. So, we also have plasticity, meaning yung mga molten rocks na yon, they also have the ability to form into different shapes. Talagang doon yung formation ng iba't ibang types of rocks and surfaces. So, imagine, pag sobrang init na nung part na yon, kailangan niyang i-release po sa crust. Kaya yung crust, yung mga openings nun, di ba yung crust, may mga cracks yun, may mga openings sa volcano mouth, yun.
Yes.
Ito po ay nagiging eruption. Yan. Yung mga magma na tinatawag, galing po siya dito. So, mesosphere naman po, dito po yung lower mantle. So, this layer is medyo semi-solid na siya. Hindi tulad ni asthenosphere na medyo liquid part. Yan. Nag-flow pa siya. Yan. So, ganito po yung itsura niya. Pag nagkakaroon na po ng convection movement, yung hot rocks in the mantle, umaakyat. Then, eventually, magko-cool down na siya ulit, pabalik, it will move downward. Tapos, magiging cycle na siya. Ganun din. Cold air goes down, hot air goes up. Ganun din po yung convection process dito. So, it's like a slow-moving circle of hot and cool rocks inside the earth. Ganun siya. So, at the very bottom of the mantle, bago po yung core, meron din silang special na boundary, si Gothenburg discontinuity. So, ito yung parang border na, oy, ito, core na to, oh, ito, mantle na to. Yeah, so may border po sila. So, they separate the very hot mantle from the even hotter core. Yeah. So finally, we are in the inner part or the innermost layer, which is the core. So tayong human beings, ang sinasabing core natin ay ang ating mga internal organs or yung pinaka-core of these internal organs ay yung heart natin. No, so yung heart ng Earth ay tinatawag na si core. So meron po tayong dalawang parts ng core, which is si outer at si inner core. Tapos meron din silang boundary. Tinatawag naman na Lyman discontinuity. So si core at si inner core at si outer core, meron silang boundary as well or border as well. So si outer core, liquid siya. Liquid layer na 2,200 kilometers thick po. So very high temperature region din. And nagme-melt yung lahat ng materials kaya liquid yung part na yon. So sa inner core naman, yung pinakaloob, it is made of iron and nickel na naka-solid phase. So hindi po siya liquid. So si outer core, liquid. Pagdating kay inner core, isa siyang hard solid.
Solid.
Yes, na iron and nickel. Ito yung parang magnet sa loob po ng planet Earth. So, the core is composed of iron, nickel, and other lighter elements such as sulfur, oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen. So, the turbulent flow of iron sa outer core natin ay yun daw yung reason kung bakit po merong magnetic field ang Earth. So, that is the one responsible for the Earth's capability to become a big magnet. Yan. Kaya na-attract po natin yung different planetary bodies such as the moon, saka yung mga other mga smaller na bodies of space bodies na pwede pong pumalibot sa Earth. Yan. So, researchers believe that the core was already formed when the solar system was very young. Ibig sabihin, nagsisimula pa lang po yung solar system, may core na daw po na pumapalibot, no? Tapos, it was formed around 1 to 1.5 billion years ago. Di pa natin naabutan yan. What if, no, Kal, meron ganong tao, tapos hindi siya tumatanda, no? Started siya. Grabe, no?
Yeah.
Sobrang na yun. Sobrang
Yes.
dami na niyang naabutan na part ng history.
Yes.
So imagine may pet siyang dinosaur dati. Pero yun, so 1.5 billion years ago, saka daw nag-begin na maging solid yung inner core. Ayan. Tapos eventually, nag-increase yung magnetic field, kaya yung mga other materials sa space, no, yung mga floating heavenly bodies na yan, ay na-attract para maging isang planet. Yan. And then eventually, tayong mga tao nag-e-exist sa planet na to. No? So if you look at a person, sobrang liit lang natin compare the other things in the world, no? Pero even though we are just a small part of the earth, we are important. Tayo ay importante kasi if without people, who's gonna take care of all of this? No? Sinong mag-aalaga ng mga nangyayari sa ating planet Earth? Kaya that's
Yeah.
why that's the reason why we are learning this. Ayan. So again, we have the crust as the outermost layer where we live, made of solid rocks and minerals, and it is like the shell of an egg. Si mantle naman, found under the crust, made of hot semi-solid solid rocks. It has three parts: upper mantle, a stenosphere, in the lower mantle. So si upper mantle with the peridotite rock, stenosphere soft and can flow slowly, yung mga liquid phase molten rocks. Lower mantle naman is the very hot and under high pressure part or yung mesosphere po. So sa core naman, it is the center of the earth. We have the outer core made of liquid metal and inner core made of solid metal. So the hottest part of the earth is its core. Ayan. There. Okay. So that ends our review of our topic for the layers of the earth for this week, no? So I have here a quizzes link. Ay, iba na pala yung tawag sa kanya. Wayground na siya. Kasi Wayground link. Let me just send you the access. And let me stop the recording.